Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a LEGO Avatar to the Way of the Water sets reveal. Today we are looking at the first full wave of January 2023 sets. These are all going to be launching on January the 1st. A bit of spoilers, by the way, but let's go ahead and let's jump on into things. So the first set here is set number 75575. This is the Ilu Discovery, retailing for $24.99 USD or $34.99 Canadian. Again, all these launching on the 1st of January. This set, I don't know, it's interesting. It definitely feels like the other sets. I love the box art for these. You'll see the concept of them is really unique as well. Just like the first wave of sets, it's Pandora builds that are included, but they're underwater based. There's some really unique ideas for this that I'd love to see translate to like Atlantis for DC and different things like that. I think would be really neat. But honestly, I like the shape of this animal. It looks very Avatar. I have no doubt that it'll be easily recognizable from the film. And again, even just the build, it also feels a lot like the other sets. It's just a different color, so I don't know. But again, the coral builds and everything, the colors of the environment, I think look great, like with the fish swimming around and all that. But the actual minifigures included in the set are, again, haven't heard how to say these names, so I apologize. Surya and Tuk, which I believe is their daughter, that Sigourney Weaver's character is reincarnated or whatever is happening there. I really love that hairpiece on them. I think it looks great. And again, I am trying to see what length of legs it is. It looks like mid legs that they're using. So I think that's really interesting as well in regular minifigure arms for this kid character. Also, I'm just noticing as well the underwater Navi, I guess, for lack of better words, they do have a different color here in terms of their skin, but also they aren't, at least this character is not as tall as other ones. I believe there's taller ones as we go through here. Yes, next set here, 75576. This is the Skimwing Adventure, retailing for $34.99 USD or $44.99 Canadian. You could pre-order this set already, and I think, again, very Avatar-esque. I don't know how else to say this. I love this one, though, specifically because it reminds me of the one that I recommend the most from the Avatar sets, the one that is an excellent display piece, their first flight. And here, this reminds me of that a lot, with this really cool little underwater build, this very unique looking creature here, like jumping out of the water, I think looks great, as well as the little coral builds and all that, I think is great in this set as well. We've got Tonowari, and love the printing on that face is so unique, really great with all the markings. Again, like I said, longer legs there and arms, as well as Jake Sully here. He's got a brand new hairpiece this time around, and yeah, looks great. New outfit for him as well. He's got a little crossbow, but yeah, fine set. And then we've got here set number 75577. This is the Mako Submarine. This will be retailing for $59.99 USD or $79.99 Canadian. And this one has a bit of spoilers here. I want to talk about the figures first because this confirms some theories and spoilers and stuff like that. So we've got Netiem and then Ayo Nung. Don't know who these guys are. I believe that's their older son, Jake and Natiri's son, and then RDA Quaritch. So he's back. He's somehow a Navi. He's in the sub, as well as Spider, which I believe is a kid they're adopting or something like that. And it looks great with the Aquaman hair there in medium nougat. I love the shape, and like some of the pictures for the sub make it look so large, but I really love the color scheme. It's in line with the mech army build, looks great, as well as the build here in terms of the I guess underwater builds for Pandora. I love the little manta ray, the coral and everything, the little cave that they're swimming out of, the front, the banana pieces in turquoise. Oh my goodness, it looks great. I really love that. Oh, the turquoise bananas look awesome. But yeah, really interesting stuff in terms of plot development here. Anyways, moving on here, we've got set number 75578. This is the Metkayina Reef Home, retailing for $79.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian. Again, you can pre-order this set already, and I love this environment. This is where one of my favorite things about these sets is this concept of these builds being above water. They've got like the water level there, as well as some underwater bits, which looks great on these like pillars. So that little raft reef home, the wood pillars go all the way down to the ground. You can see the coral reef and all that that's built around that. But then they've even got a little bit to the left there, and I think that looks so cool with how that's, you know, just sitting on the water. You could see how the waves are like crashing up on the wood as well. I think that's such a unique concept. Also, the minifigures in this set, just to go through them, we've got Ranal, Tonawari again, Natiri, this is the only set she's in, I believe, as well as Kiri. I was wrong before. This is Sigourney Weaver's character, and she's not their biological daughter. It's their adopted daughter that is being played by Sigourney Weaver. Regardless, really cool. Love that hairpiece. I really think that looks great. Again, I really love the design of the little house there, the little hut. I think with just the sails or whatever is there, like the tarps look great. All the food that they're cooking there, as well as a little bit of a bed. But again, I really love the environment build underneath. There's also a little boat here included as well. And then we've got, lastly, set number 75579. This is the Payakan, the Tulkun, and Crabsuit, retailing for $99.99 USD or $129.99 Canadian. Don't really see the price for this one. I think this one's a bit overpriced. I mean, there are some really large pieces there on the front of the head. I wonder if that almost could have been brick built to save the cost, but it looks great. It does. They're also not attaching their hair to it, the cords or whatever. They're just holding on. I think that's really interesting. But I love the shape of like this huge whale creature. It looks great. Again, I think it's an excellent looking model. I love how it's attached there on the little sea floor. I think that build is great, as well as the other build I assume can also hold the little crab mech, which also looks great. Again, the sand green. It's an army build and all that. I love that figure as well. I think that looks great. Another little army suit. And then the figures here that we're getting, Loak and Syria, however I said the name the first time. So, unfortunately, with this wave of sets, they break that pattern that the first wave had with having different characters in different sets in different exclusive outfits. But regardless, phenomenal looking figures. I think the coral reef builds and all that, the recolors of new pieces look great. All the different heights of these new characters is really, really exciting. I gotta say, if the actual coral builds of Pandora look as great as they do here, I'll be tempted to watch this sequel movie in theaters just for that experience. But I would love to hear your thoughts on these. Are you going to pre-order any of them? Are you going to pick them up on January the 1st? Let me know down below. As well as if you want to check out, I've got a playlist of all the other Avatar sets that we've looked at, and I combine them all to do this really beautiful Pandora build. Really recommend that. Anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. We'll see you all in the next one.